Hi guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to be talking about school libraries. So basically all high schools here have a public library or have a library in their own building that students can go to either get work done or to borrow some books. So if you do want to borrow some books, you can either browse around in the library until you find the book that you want to read, or you can ask the librarian, who will be sitting usually at the front desk, and you can ask them to search up a book or an author that you have in mind, and they can search it up on their computer and they can bring the book to you. Or if the book is currently not available, they could put it on hold for you, so when it is returned, you'll be notified and you can check it out then. Usually, once you check out a book, you have 2 weeks in order to return it, or you can come back before the due date and you can ask to renew it for another 2 weeks. However, if you don't renew it and go past the due date, there could be a small fine or fee that you have to pay to the school, especially if you damage the book or you lose it. So aside from just borrowing books, there's many other things that a school library can be used for, and another example is as a printing station. And so most schools will have their printers right inside their library. So students can go in and print using the computers set up there that are connected to the printer. And you can either use the printer to print out new copies of a document or of a paper that you're writing, or you can use it to photocopy more pages of something. Another really useful thing a school library can be used for is usually or sometimes school libraries have individual meeting rooms. And so students or teachers can book out these meeting rooms for a specific time, and during that time slot they can go in and have a quiet place to work or study or do presentations or even to hold club meetings. And you can really book out these rooms whenever, even during lunchtime, because the library is also open during lunchtime. And so during lunchtime, the library is open to students who want to work in a quiet environment. And so you can choose to sit in the library for lunch, to have a quiet place to get work done, to get homework done, or to work on assignments. However, one thing that is not allowed in the library is food and drinks, because they're afraid that you're going to contaminate or get the books dirty. And so if you do want to eat during your lunch break, then you have to eat somewhere outside of the library. During lunchtime, you can also choose to borrow Chromebooks. So Chromebooks are a compact computer that schools offer to students because it's easily portable, and students usually use them to do assignments, whether it's in class or in the library during lunch. And if you do get a Chromebook, when you first open it, you have to sign into your school account that I mentioned in previous videos, and that's how you can start getting to work on those computers. And so once you have a Chromebook, if you sign one out during lunch, you can't leave the library, at least not with the Chromebook. So it is only once you've returned the Chromebook to the front desk that you can go out of the library. Lastly, another really important and actually kind of fun thing you can do in your school library is to volunteer there. And so some schools offer students the opportunity to volunteer at their own school library and at the library desk. And so some of the tasks you have to do is help around the library, whether that's shelving books or checking out Chromebooks and books to students. You have to also learn how the computer system works at the front desk in order to do so. You can also help students find the books that they're looking for, or even help them out with the printer in the library. And so really, if you do choose to volunteer in your school library, you'll be learning a lot of the inner workings of how a library works, which is a really great experience for the future. And in return, you can get volunteer hours. And volunteer hours are a very crucial thing in high schools for students, and I'll explain that in our next video. And so that's all. And so that's basically how a school library works. If there's any questions about that, feel free to leave them in the comments. And I hope you have a great week. Bye!